World War III, North Korea's nuclear program risks bringing world order to collapse. North Korea has ramped up its nuclear and missile development over the past few months, sparking huge World War III fears. President Donald Trump has promised to take care of Kim Jong-un's brutal regime, but has not yet been successful. Speaking exclusively to Express.co.uk, Dr. Lassina Zerbo, Executive Secretary for the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty Organization (CTBTO), said North Korea must be stopped soon, or the globe may face the dire consequences. He said, "This is precisely the big risk if the situation continues in the Korean peninsula. We have the Non-Proliferation Treaty that was set forward to try to reduce the proliferation of nuclear weapon, and this is how the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty came into play. If the Korean peninsula situation don't find a suitable solution for the international community, the risk is others might come unilaterally. I am not going to name anyone, but people might think, okay, if the Koreans can do it, why not us? That is the risk to the Proliferation Treaty and to the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty too." Mr. Zerbo added that it was the only region where nuclear testing was happening, and there was a fear over not responding. There is a fear that if nothing is done, what temptation do we give to the rest of the world and to others to think, if this is the way to get listened to, why don't we start? That is the risk that we see. That is why we say and we repeat, that stopping testing in the Korean peninsula could be a first step for everlasting peace, not just for this region but also for the world. Mr. Zerbo called for nuclear testing to be banned in the Korean peninsula and across the world, but the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty to ban nuclear explosions, which has been signed by 183 countries and ratified by 166 countries, is yet to be passed. 13 countries including North Korea has neither signed nor ratified. Another 17 countries including Iran, China and the US has signed but not ratified. The warnings from Dr. Zerbo come as the CTBTO monitors the globe for evidence of nuclear tests and reported when 200 North Koreans were killed when a tunnel collapsed in October caused by nuclear testing in September. North Korea's most recent missile test took place on November 29, and the regime said the Hwasong-15 missile flew 590 miles during its 53-minute flight before landing in the Sinu, Japan. The missile launch was a more advanced missile compared to the Hwasong-14 which North Korea tested back in July. Nuclear experts have claimed that North Korea has yet to deliver a nuclear warhead on top of an ICBM. After the missile test, Kim Jong-un declared that the North had finally realized the great historic cause of completing the state nuclear force. President Donald Trump called on both Russia and China to help extinguish the threat of North Korea. The president also said that he had no choice, but must take care of the Hermit Kingdom's threat. On Monday, the Trump administration unveiled its national security strategy, which detailed the challenge posed by North Korea's nuclear program to the U.S. The report read, "North Korea is ruled as a ruthless dictatorship without regard for human dignity. For more than 25 years, it has pursued nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles in defiance of every commitment it has made. Today, these missiles and weapons threaten the United States and our allies. The longer we ignore threats from countries determined to proliferate and develop weapons of mass destruction, the worse such threats become, and the fewer defensive options we have." In response to the report, a foreign ministry spokesman for Kim Jong-un branded the Trump administration of being arrogant as it sent another fiery warning. The spokesman added, "The international society should remain vigilant against the maneuvers of the gang of Trump to invade and control the DPRK by igniting a nuclear war at any cost in the Korean peninsula, and see through the ulterior motive behind the U.S. repeated talk of dialogue, designed to cover up its evil intention and mock the world. As the U.S. set its diplomatic and security policy at crushing us militarily and is publicly aiming a sword at us, we will make the U.S. bitterly regret its strategy with our cannons."